What would you say your average mileage is a year? What would you say, 15,000, 12,000? That's what they say, isn't it? 12,000. Apparently it's wrong. According to BMW, 8,000 miles is the UK average miles. That's 22 miles a day. And with the new BMW plug-in hybrid range, one of these might mean you never use any fuel at all. It will also look the same as any other 3 Series, except there is a button here that enables you to drive in electric-only mode, just like any of the new iPerformance range. All of the BMWs now have really good plug-in hybrid batteries. This 330e has a range of 35 to 37 miles, which is a respectable and usable amount. A lot better than the last one. Also, of course, because this is under £40,000, it means your VED is going to be normal and not the ridiculous £450 a year for something else. They've also now invented a thing called Extra Boost, which is their way of packaging the engine and the battery working together. Of course, you get more power that way. For instance, this has a 2-litre, 4-cylinder, 184 brake horsepower engine. But when you select Sport and then you select Extra Boost, you get another 111 horsepower, bringing the total horsepower to 184. Here are the official figures, and whilst we're on the subject of that stuff, here is an example quote from today. They're always changing on Leasing.com, where you can get a personal lease often cheaper than a PCP. It's always good to check to see what works best for you. But what about charging it? How difficult is that? Well, there are 2 ways you can do it. You can do it from home by getting a special plug-in box at home, or you can use your app, which is the BMW Charge Now. You pay £7.85 a month, and that means you can charge your car anytime from any BP Chargemaster station that is participating. Most of them are actually free on that plan, which is very, very good. I like that, and it charges in about 2 hours. In the real world, you can expect something along the lines of 37 miles to the gallon, which is quite respectable from this engine. That is, of course, if you are like me and after 20 minutes get bored of plugging it in. It's no point having a plug-in hybrid if the miles per gallon is rubbish. This isn't, and that's very useful to know. If you do like plugging it in, like the man on the forum I saw the other week, you can expect, get this, 160 miles to the gallon. This, however, is more expensive than a petrol or a diesel, and so it goes without saying you will need to charge it religiously to see the benefits. 0 to 60 comes in around 5.9 seconds. That's pretty good, and the grams per kilometre are low, 37 grams per kilometre, meaning good for the BIK, right? If you're thinking about getting this as a company car, it's making the right noises. If you're not, and you're just thinking about what you could get next, which would be a smart car, this does tick a lot of boxes because it's got the best technology. I think the ID7 or the live cockpit is the best you can get in terms of usability. It drives, traditionally like a 3 Series. It might well be a little bit heavier, but it is really good. It's planted on corners, the steering is easy and, well, high quality, and you're getting quite a lot for your money. Plus, it's also got the added bonus of being like an extra toy to play with, because it's a hybrid, so you've got a battery and an engine, which will be hours of fun for you explaining it to everyone how it works. Did you hear that? The engine went off. This is where, because it's now